Good morning, everybody. Let's say good morning. Lemmy, say good morning. We're awake before everybody else. I actually just got home from the gym a little while ago. And we're reading. What are you reading, Amelia? Nancy Drew. How's everybody's morning going? So, I picked up a new book, although I need to take it back to the library, but I was just browsing through it, and it's called Fail Fast, Fail Often. So sometimes I just skim through books, but this was really good, and I think it applies to a lot of people because I often get people saying things like, I'm going to start when I understand everything, or, hey, I don't have all the details, I feel ill-equipped, or I think I'll start next week when I've got more information. Like, it's kind of this vicious cycle of like, I need to know more, I need to be the expert, I need to collect all of everything that I need to know. And what's so funny is this first chapter I was reading says, be a beginner, not an expert. Like we often talk about on this page, don't mess up good for perfect. And so, especially with the word keto or people trying to eat healthier or people on a journey to just feel better, people have this mindset, right? That they need to know it all, understand it all, make sure that they've got everything down to a T before they start. And so, I loved what he said in this paragraph, and it said, nobody ever dies of making a mistake. Like, if you just started today, whether it was going to the gym, deciding you're going to eat better, right? Saying the wrong thing or acting upon a bad idea. Well, he says nobody ever dies from making a mistake. Yet, living to avoid failure is a real killer. It destroys opportunities for new experiences and growth. The cruel irony of the fear of failure is that the attempting to avoid failure, people often act in a way that they don't do anything. Like, it's either I have to be the expert or I don't take action. And I feel like I hear that all the time. I'm still learning. I've got to figure it out. I'll take action when I know everything. Hey, I'm still doing all the research. When in reality, let's just be real. Most people here want fat loss or they want to feel better. They know they should probably go for a walk or join a gym. They should say no to the donut at the office. It's kind of taking that extra 5 seconds just to make a better decision, right? But the excuse is, I'm going to do it tomorrow because I'm still doing my research. Oop, I don't have all of the information, so I'm going to start next week, right? So I was talking to a girlfriend yesterday, and we were taking our kids to CrossFit, and she said, hey, I went to the gym yesterday. And I was like, that's awesome. What are your goals? And she's like, 1% better. That's it. She's like, my goal is to, this is exactly what she said, and I was so proud of her. She said, my goal is to go to the gym twice a week. I'm going to go on the treadmill for 30 minutes, and I figure that's better than nothing. It's better than what I was doing before. And I thought, I love that. We sometimes talk about 1% better. Like, what is one thing you can do today that will be better than yesterday? Or one thing you can tweak today to help you get to where you want to go? And oftentimes, I think people would hear her goals and go, twice a week for 30 minutes, and they think that's not enough. So instead of making that one step better, they do nothing. And I was so proud of her, and I was like, I love that. She's like, yeah, me too. Like, she's like, I just went to the gym, walked on the treadmill, came home. And I thought, that is a great mindset, right? Like, don't try to be the expert. Don't try to feel like you've got to collect everything and know everything before you can eat better, make better decisions. So there was a little bit other part that he read in here. I thought it was great. Fear of failure masks itself in many disguises: laziness, jealousy at the success of others, distractions, doubt, and caution. When we are worried about whether we are actually talented enough, we have enough intelligence, you tend to engage in only the things that you know you are good at. And that confirms your abilities, and you avoid activities that might call for you, that might question what you can do or your expertise. Before trying something, ask yourself, is this something that I will be good at? This is what most people ask themselves. Will it show how smart I am, talented I am, or how successful I am? If you approach all of these activities as a measure of your intelligence, please hold. Got puppies all over the place. Your talent or worth, then you're overly, hold on, I lost my place. Then you are overly severe, Then your overly severe attitude will limit you. Your actions will show either how you are competent or how you are not. But if you do things from the perspective of a beginner, right, not the expert, hey, I'm getting lots of kisses over here. They're not supposed to be chewing their bones on this couch. But if you do things from the perspective of a beginner, guess what? There are endless possibilities, right? So, hey, pups, you got to get down. Oops, sorry. So anyways, I wanted to pop on here. I think this is a good book. I think it's a good perspective of looking at things as a beginner, not knowing that you have to be the expert, plugging in, learning from people. For some reason, the little phrase popped in my head. I think people often they look at, right, it talked about like jealousy, doubt. They think that the grass is greener on the other side, right? Like, oh, if I could just learn this, if I could be her, if my kids were if my kids slept in, if I had the right job, if I was set up for success, if I had more money for this, for the gym membership, if I was a better cook. But have you ever heard this phrase? The grass is greener where you water it, right? Like you put the time, the effort, the energy, the not perfection, but you just go out and do it, whether it's twice a week, like my girlfriend who's going to the gym with her mindset of just doing something better than she was before. The grass is greener where you water it. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. I hope that was helpful in some way. I feel great. It's going to be a really great Tuesday. We've got a busy day. Where are you tuning in from? How is your morning going? Don't mess up good for perfect, and don't feel like you've got to be the expert, but just take action. Action is the key that's going to get you to where you want to go. So any words of wisdom, Amelia, you want to share?
So this morning I woke up to Puppy's poop on the floor and pee on the floor.
Yes, the dogs pooped in her room.
And somebody swearing outside when I was putting the puppies out.
She had a rough morning.
I said.
No, she didn't have a rough morning. She had an interesting morning.
It's not how you start your day. It's how you choose to make your whole day. Like.
So you chose to look at it better.
I chose to look at it better
instead of being cranky.
Yes.
Good perspective, right? Always be joyful and be thankful. Yes, and the puppies, we have decided, are not allowed to sleep in her room anymore. They've never done that. So they got banned to the puppy room, right? Say that stinks, huh? Okay. Everybody have a great day. We'll talk to you later.